for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Minnesota. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins. And, of course, the Mavericks, a game behind.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Rashawn Holmes out there with Green. And it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Reed is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Milton in at the 1. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Now, here's Doncic. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Shot clock at 6. The jump hook. Reed with the block. Lively, that's good. And here is Milton. Pass to McDaniels. Towns with it. Guarded by Holmes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
The free throw drops for Towns. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number 1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Now, Milton. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Edwards. And he lays it straight in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Doncic with it. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Offline with his three.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here's Milton. His last outing, 16 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And the three ball is good.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Milton against Irving. Drives to the hoop. Over Milton. Reed with the block. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Irving for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Now, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Edwards against Doncic. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic dishes to Irving, and the rejection by Towns.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing. When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
And he hits it to tie the game up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns down low. Holmes on him. And it's Towns missing. Dallas is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. From 8. The kick out to Irving. Goes up again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
We know coaching changes, Doris, are a constant in the NBA, but how long do you think it takes to implement a new system?
I think, Kevin, it depends on the group. How young is your team, or how veteran leadership plays a part in how your season unfolds. But, boy, we've seen some teams flourish immediately after a coaching switch.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Edwards against Doncic. Edwards passes to Reed. Back to Edwards. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here is Edwards. His last outing, 16 points for him. The pass to Reed from downtown. The Mavericks pull it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Now, here's Milton. Scoreless thus far. Passes to Towns. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And the Mavericks with possession. This run now up to 13-2.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. And so he hits both. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now Milton, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go, fires the three. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Irving against Milton. Doncic kicks to Irving. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Rashawn Holmes.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Can they get it? Irving attacking. He takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Here's Irving. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
This is Kyrie Irving at his absolute best. The shot making under duress is special.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. To the right side. Towns down low, guarded by Holmes. Towns, no luck.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Dallas also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Pass to Alexander Walker. Milton looking around. Holmes with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Now Milton. Still yet to score. Pass to Alexander Walker. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Holmes.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good. Doncic.
A dangerous corner pocket shot from Luka Doncic. This guy is on point.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Shake Milton. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Kyrie Irving. McLaughlin, the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's McLaughlin. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And stolen by Williams. Doncic finds Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Exum passes to Williams. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Anderson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Mavericks shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside Hardaway. The pass to Holmes. Williams with a clean look, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Anderson. He has yet to score. Towns wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dallas leading by 5. Doncic kicks to Holmes. Passes it to Williams. Latrey. Another three for Dallas.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's McLaughlin. Towns down low. Working on Williams. And Towns throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Doncic outside. Exum sets a screen for Doncic. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 12.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
That's to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Left side Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Doncic, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the left side wing. Here's McLaughlin. Still without a basket. Back to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to McLaughlin. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. .20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Williams. On the wing, Hardaway. Five to shoot. Dallas again missing. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Mavericks lead by 6. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Timberwolves trail by 6 on the floor for Dallas. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. Exum is out there with Irving, and it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Now, I'll
bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Exum. This one for three. Rebound, Minnesota. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Here's Irving after the basket by Minnesota. Exum dishes to Irving. Takes it from 10. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it to Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. The layup off target. Mavericks leading by 3. Hardaway passes to Irving. Back to Hardaway. And a missed layup.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Hardaway, no good. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Driving inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Up top, Gobert. To the paint, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. On the wing, Hardaway. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Irving. McLaughlin, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Irving passes to Hardy. Off target from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's McLaughlin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a look at the numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
The first free throw is good. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed comes in for Gobert. And it's Shake Milton in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's off on the second.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, here is Irving. He picked up 36 points in their last one against Cleveland.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates. Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway against Anderson. Hardaway kicks to Irving. Williams, a screen on Milton. Here's Irving. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hardy. The 17-footer goes down. Hardy's got his first points of the night.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Irving against Milton. There's the pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Just 3 to shoot. With the clock winding down and finished off by Gobert.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Irving with it. 14 points for him. Inside, Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Dallas. Edwards finds Milton. Back to Edwards. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Hardy. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Anderson. Good on both. The Mavericks leading. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. Passes it to Lively. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Doncic going to work.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Edwards against Green. It's deflected. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Holmes. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timberwolves trail by 7. Now Milton. Still scoreless. Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Doncic against Milton. And here is Doncic. He's got 14. Over Milton. And it's Doncic missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Milton against Green. Milton kicks to Towns. Gobert down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Dallas has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Doncic. Buries it down low. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Edwards looking it over. Towns a screen on Doncic. Doncic with the steal. Green with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Edwards against Green. To the middle. Here's Lively. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Minnesota calls timeout. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. The Mavericks also with a sub. Irving's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Milton. Hasn't made one yet. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Good on the triple.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic with it. He's got 16. On the wing, Irving. Over Milton. Second chance shot. Lively's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to McDaniels. Towns down low. Guarded by Holmes. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Towns.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Alexander Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Towns down low. Clock at 4. Pass to Milton. From deep. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Irving. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. There's a minute 40 left now here in the second. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. There's the pick. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Milton kicks to Reed. Milton in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Here's Green. Reed with the block. And he gets it back. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Milton. Nothing on the board. .43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down low, Reed. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 8 rebounds in this game. Irving against Milton. Irving dishes to Doncic. Right side Irving. Milton grabs the board.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Irving. Now the pass to Doncic. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
The way he kept getting buckets, it's like we're on sale. I don't know what that means, but it's what the producer put on my teleprompter.
Show business, get it? You gotta love it.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching, love the three-point shootout. Here are some of the possible contenders.
I was sinking a few shots earlier in today's, Shaq. I'm not going to lie. I felt like I could still compete in this year's event. What do you think, Shaq?
I think that's called delusional, Kenny. There's no way you could finish all 5 racks in time.
Oh, it's 5 racks. I thought it was just 1 rack and then done. My bad.
No, that was the 80s.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Shake Milton is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now Doncic. Pass to Lively. Milton against Irving. They set the screen. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves trade. Here's Edwards. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Mavericks shooting 43% from the field. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Edwards can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Here's Edwards. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. McDaniels passes to Milton. And here's Reed. For the lead. Outside Edwards. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 12.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
On the wing, Doncic. Back to Irving. Goes up on the block. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
I'll tell you, airtight defense. Can't be better. But Kyrie Irving, tremendous poise in the face of it.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You take a look at the Thunder. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at the Timberwolves, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving passes to Doncic. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Milton. And he makes good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here's Irving. He's got 16. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Holmes setting the big for Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer no good. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Towns. He's got 11. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Here's Irving. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. Doncic against Edwards. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Mavericks trail by 4. Green in the post. Working on McDaniels. Outside Irving. Holmes with a screen on Milton. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
No good. Shot missing. Good D by Irving. Dallas shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Doncic. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
We know that Luka's a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Green. Averaging about 7 points. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Now here's Reed. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Irving, trailing by 4. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Over to the wing. Outside Edwards. To the left wing. Here's Reed. Bangs home the trifecta. Reed's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Irving. He's got 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Doncic finds Irving over Milton. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And it's Doncic missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. Mavericks trail by 4. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The kick out to Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Now, here's Milton. To the inside. Here's Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh,
Boy, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Irving. Doncic outside. Over Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What an up fake by Luka Doncic. He got that defender quickly off his feet.
Williams is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 1. Towns a screen on Doncic. And the pass to Milton. The dish to Towns. Doncic with the steal. Pass break Dallas. Over Edwards. Doncic no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Doris, you were saying this about Kyle Anderson. He can give you a little bit of everything.
Kevin, he's one of those guys who'll provide shooting, defense, passing, playmaking, you name it. Sort of that jack of all trades at the forward spot. This guy has always found minutes because his understanding of the game is elite.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Here's Irving. 22 points for him. Doncic outside. Back to Irving.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's tied up with that one.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Edwards against Doncic. Baseline try. Mavericks with the rebound. Luka on the move. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Very tough to contain Luka Doncic. He plays at his pace, but boy, is he effective.
Doncic against Edwards. To the wing right side. Here's Towns. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving. Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. 5th on the list, Kyrie Irving.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell's checked in. Passes it to Alexander Walker. That one doesn't go. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's Green. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
the three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's McLaughlin. He's got 8. Good on the three-point shot. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Nothing more frustrating than to have to guard a guy like him when he is on.
And so here is Dallas. A 2-point game. Irving passes to Doncic. Shot on the wing. Irving misses. Minnesota's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Irving. Timberwolves passing it around. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 31. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Over to the left wing. Anderson kicks to Towns. Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got 18 points.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by 1. Pass to Powell. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's McLaughlin. 8 points for him. He gets that one. 20 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Irving passes to Powell. Dishes it to Hardaway. The shot from 20 feet away, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. Minnesota shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Rudy Gobert.
Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 10 points a game, 15 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Irving with the ball. He's got 26. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Towns for the lead. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Towns. Anderson's got 7 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Hardaway in the front court along with Williams. Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. Timberwolves trail. Here's Towns. And that one is off. The Mavericks shooting 43% from the field. Hardaway against Edwards. Williams a screen on Edwards. Here's Hardaway. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Anderson outside. He kicks it to Towns. And it's off from three-point range. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Buries the long-range jumper. Exum's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Dallas.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Right wing. Towns down low. He's guarded by Williams. A second chance effort, and the dunk by Towns.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Holmes, that's a screen. On its way from Irving for 2. Bullseye. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
The pass to Gobert. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Back to Gobert. Towns kicks to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. It's over Exum. Edwards can't hit.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Luka Doncic. David.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Dallas calls timeout. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Exum passes to Williams, trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him, and Holmes throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Outside Edwards. Back to Milton. Great D that time from Irving. Dallas leading by 7. Now here's Exum. Passes to Irving. Fires the three, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his third assist on the night. And Milton's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Exum with it, picked up by Edwards. And it's Dallas with another.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Josh Green comes in for Dante Exum. Free throw good, Edwards.
Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful.
Irving kicks the Powell. Milton against Irving. Lock at 6. For 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Outside, Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Second shot opportunity. Gobert can't hit. You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get sort of a throwback.
Lively the pass to Irving. Over Milton. Irving misses.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Mavericks leading by 8. Now Green. Holmes with a screen on Edwards. Green with the ball. Now by Anderson. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Right side, Edwards. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Here's Green. Pass to Lively. He dishes it to Irving. To the right side. Outside, Green. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Milton against Irving. Milton kicks to Edwards. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now just a 4-point Dallas lead. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Moving against Milton. And there's the pass to Lively. And here is Holmes. He gets it in there. Holmes got 4 points this quarter. Here is Edwards. to the right wing. A three from Anderson. The Mavericks pull it in. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 8-point Maverick lead. For Minnesota, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Irving against Milton. It's Edwards on the wing. It's tipped. That's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 16 rebounds.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Outside Irving. Green with a screen on Milton. Back to Green. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. And Hardaway gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's the screen. Edwards drives in. Here's Gobert. The Mavericks pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Milton. And there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Dallas with a change here too. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Dallas leading by 7. Irving with a clean look. And another basket for Dallas.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Towns, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tremendous focus right there from Karl Anthony Towns. Shrugs off some pretty good defense and converts.
The free throw drops for Towns. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Green against Edwards. Green kicks to Irving. Kleber with a screen on Milton. And on the way from Irving for 3. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Green against Edwards. Mavericks with the rebound. On the wing, Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 6. Milton finds Edwards. Passes it to Reid. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Irving against Milton. From the arc. Irving can't get it to go.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Kleber. Outside, Towns. 4 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside Irving. And the layup falls. Irving's got 38 points.
We all know that Irving wants the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Green against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Here's Milton. And the three off target. And the Mavericks with possession. Stolen by McDaniels. Inside, here's Reed over Hardaway. Good D by Hardaway. Dallas shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Count that bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Towns in the corner. Here's Irving. Hardaway with it. Now here's Green. Back to Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over McDaniel. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer. And he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Towns for 3. The offensive rebound. Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.